Hey guys, Wicked Krypton 15 here, and I'm here for a Dragon Ball discussion video about Tarble. Now fans have been debating a long time on why he's so weak. You know, he's part of the Vegeta family bloodline, and personally, I don't think he's weak. I actually think he's one of the greatest characters in the series, even though he's probably not even canon because he was featured in an OVA, and usually those things half the time they're not canon. But Tarble was actually a really good character. I really liked him. I thought he was peaceful. People think he's weak because he couldn't take down Abo and Kato, and they really thought he was weak because Trunks and Goten could take him down so easily. Well, they were actually doing good until Abo and Kato fused. So then they fused, and they still beat them, even though they didn't even turn Super Saiyan. But I think Tarble isn't really that weak, per se. I think he just needs personal training. Like, if Vegeta wanted to personally train him, like be his mentor, then I really think he would have made a huge difference in power levels. But other than that, he's actually really strong. He should be strong for a Saiyan. But see, that's the part I don't get about Dragon Ball Z. They measure the baby's power levels when they're born, and if they're high, then they get to stay. But if they're low, they send them off to another planet just to be destroyed when they're older. How come they can't like measure them when they're like at a like freaking child stage, like when they're 5, instead of like a day after they're born? Like, cause we also this Dragon Ball Z special, Bardock the father of Goku, and they debuted that Goku was like a day old, and his power level was barely above 2, and they didn't, and they just sent him away. Not even Bardock cared. He's like, I thought you were special because he had these visions of Goku being strong one day and being up Prince Vegeta. And that was true. It did happen. I mean, we all know that, of course, but like in the special, he was worried that it was true when it was. And not only that, but he was able to obtain the legendary state of a Super Saiyan. Even though he wasn't the first one, he was still one of many in thousands of years. Unless you count that other Bardock special when he turned Super Saiyan in the past. But I'm here for Tarble. So I think if Tarble has special training like Goku, because Goku had Grandpa Gohan to teach him how to fight, he had Master Roshi teach him the Kamehameha, Kami, Chaos, King Kai, I can't say anything. But yeah, King Kai. He had everybody to teach him. Even now in Dragon Ball Super, he has Whis teaching him. And Whis is basically the god of destruction's master at the moment. And he's teaching him. And he's attained level of a Saiyan god, a Super Saiyan god, Super Saiyan. So who says that Tarble cannot be trained under the same will? Just needs a little bit more up in the whole training thing. I think if he were to train with somebody like, well, not Vegeta, Vegeta's way too high on his level. If he were to train with somebody like Gohan for a while, then moved up to Piccolo, or no, train with Piccolo, move up to Gohan, then maybe if he's able to attain Super Saiyan, go train with Vegeta, even though there'll still be a huge major difference, still go train with him, and then probably work his way up to Goku's level. And I don't think it's impossible for him to not turn Super Saiyan when it is possible, but I'm just saying, stop bashing on him because he's weak, because really, anybody can use train. You see how powerful Gohan was? They were worried about him. And he was only like 4, 4.5 at most. And look at what he accomplished. He able to have Nappa running for his money. And even he had Frieza running for his money, at least in the second form. And then Raccoon and all. Then with Cell, he was only like 11, and he attained the highest level of Super Saiyan at the time. Like, we didn't even have a name to call this because it was so high. We didn't even have a level to call what Trunks became during his fight with Cell. But anyway, I'm just saying, don't like go after Tarble and say he's weak and all, because everybody has training they at least need to do to become stronger, and I think Tarble can at least be up to where Gohan's level when he was 11. And don't compare this and say, well, that was a weak level. It was actually the highest at the moment. It took Goku probably, I don't know the time difference, but 5 years probably to master Super Saiyan 3. But Super Saiyan 2 can still give a person running for their money. I mean, just look at Vegeta. He went like crazy in the Battle of Gods movie and just started being a Beerus. Even though it did nothing effectively, but still, he was able to land like 10 good hits on him. So I'm just saying, please, at least give him a try. Bring him back in Super. Let him see where, just train him, see where it goes. At least to where he can get up to Super Saiyan level. But I'm Wicked Krypton 15. Goodbye. Like and subscribe.